For Friday, increasing clouds, but we'll still see plenty of sunshine. High temperatures around 53, 54. However, by Friday night, clouds roll in and a slight chance of rain showers. Low temperatures dropping down to about 41. For the weekend, more clouds and rain expected. High temperatures in the upper 40s to low 50s. With rain likely through the overnights, lows in the upper 30s.
The views expressed on this program are those of the host, guest, and callers and are not necessarily those of KKNW, its management, or other advertisers. This program is sponsored by Dr. Pat Basili and Transformation Talk Radio.
Welcome, everyone. Good morning. And welcome to the Mary Jane Mack Show on Transformation Talk Radio. I'm your co-host, Nancy. I'm here with Benny.
Howdy, howdy. Welcome back for another one.
It's good to see you. And, of course,
beautiful day.
A beautiful day. Finally, clear skies. For those of you who don't know about Mary Jane is a holistic intuitive. She has an office in Issaquah, Washington. She does the TAP system, the Accelerated Performance System, which is she muscle tests your body, finds out what your nutritional deficiencies are, then recommends a whole food nutrition, which gets into your body, repairs it, supports it, brings your body back into balance. And once you're in balance, all is good. She also works on the emotions. She does cranial sacral release technique. She does NET, neural emotional technique, get rid of all those emotions. So she's pretty amazing. And yes, for those of you who already know but don't know, she is my mom, so lucky. And she's going to be taking your calls today. So if you have a question for Mary Jane, could be about you, could be about your pet, could be about a family member, anything. Let's test her abilities here. Give us a call at 1-800-930-2819. And today we're talking about the adrenals. I can't wait.
Well, it's adrenal fatigue. Talk about adrenal fatigue due to stress. Basically, everything that happens is due to stress. People ask me every day, how do I get this? And am I ever going to not need this or have to not need any supplements? Well, probably.
You said supplements. That's a no-no.
Nutrition.
Thank you.
Nutritional supplements.
Okay.
Yeah. So probably when you leave the planet, you won't need anything. Because of the environment and the life today is not, it's not easy. It's pretty complicated for our kids, for adults, for everyone. And it's a different world, and we need to be able to keep up with that and be the best we can be. So it's ongoing wellness program. It's not a quick, you can get better quickly, but in order to maintain it, it's lifelong.
But the thing is if once you get the body back into balance, you could take minimal stuff. Just
you maintain it.
You maintain yourself. And then, everybody falls off the wagon every now and then. I know I do. And then you need a little extra of, maybe it's beta, maybe it's argizyme. And then also your emotions come into play with that
Exactly.
too. So
and it's like when people come, they say, well, how long do I have to do this? It's not a one-time, let's fix this problem program. It's let's see where you're at. What do we need to do to get you back to optimal health and get you out of the crisis? And during that time, sometimes people have to come in every week, sometimes every 2 weeks. It's you come in till you're stable. And then once you're stable, then we muscle test where you're at and how long to your next appointment.
Well, your body tells you
exactly
what needs to be taken care of in order. But at the same time, you don't have to have some major issues in order to come see you. You have a lot of people who are professional athletes that just want to maintain their body and keep it in alignment. You have a lot of other professional people that, travel a lot. They just want to be on top of their game. So you don't have to be sick.
No.
To see you.
Exactly. It's in order to perform at your best, what does that take? And that's mentally, emotionally, structurally, physically. it's a whole package. And everybody needs a coach. Even the coach needs a coach. And so it's I can help you look at things a little bit differently so that you could attain those goals and do all that you want to do and help you get there a little faster. Kind of cut to the chase. It's like sometimes you're going down this road, you're not sure, you're doubtful, you're half on the fence, you're not sure if you could make it, you doubt yourself. Well, you're not going to make it.
Well, it's that little
It's
voice.
not going to happen. You have to be 100% certain and clear on what you want and where you're going. And as soon as you throw in doubt, that energy vibrates out to the universe and it stalls you from getting what you want.
And we all know if you're not emotionally imbalanced or physically imbalanced, nutritionally imbalanced, it's not fun. It's not a fun place to be. And especially if people have maybe a lingering issue, it could be, my favorite thing is when people come into your office and they say, "Oh, I have shoulder pain. I have shoulder pain." It has nothing to do with the shoulder. It has to do with your gallbladder half the time, or your bladder.
It's referred. It can be heart. I mean, it could be an injury, but it could be other things that cause that. And again, we do the muscle testing, the body takes me to exactly what the core issues are, and that's where we start.
And then we all know the body has the ability to heal itself. So given the proper nutrition, the body will eventually heal
Yeah,
itself.
you could have the worst wound in the world, an open wound, for example, on your leg or anywhere. And if you don't have it sutured up, if it's left open, that wound will heal totally from the inside out. And there's no doubt. So the body is amazing. We just need to trust it more and do what we need to help it out.
Well, we need people like you to be able to get that information. I mean, the normal person like myself, I wouldn't know. Well, I kind of know because I've been doing the nutrition a long time, so I know when I need a little bit of this and a little bit of that extra. But for most people,
and I just happen to have the technique to be able to tap in your body, and it's not just happen. I worked a long time at this technique. I've been doing it since 1992. And so when I tap into your body, I do that with certainty and clarity of finding the exact issues that that your body will tell me where we need to start and exactly what you need to get that job done.
and where you're going. Now, for those of you who don't know, Mary Jane's office is located in Issaquah, Washington. But you don't have to live in Washington State to see her, as she does phone consultations. So by doing the phone consultation, she'll tap into your energy, and you'll get the same reading as if you were in the office.
Yeah, it doesn't matter whether you're with me or far away. I'm doing it in my head if it's on the phone, and I'm visualizing your body, and I'm following that protocol, and it's very exact. So you get the same deal.
And the other thing is, there's a lot of people here in the Pacific Northwest. Traffic is horrific, as I'm sure it is in a lot of other states. So a lot of people who actually live here will do phone consultations as well.
And I have a great deal for you today.
Uh-oh.
Here we go. So I have great joy in doing what I do, as well as frustration doing what I do, because I know for every one person I help, there are 10 more not getting help and not living your best life. For example, some may have chronic pain, not sleeping well, suffering from exhaustion, digestive problems, skin condition, weakened immune system, brain challenges, memory, neurological problems, being totally stressed, anxiety and depression, mood swings, feeling of premature aging, stiff, sore, and many, many other issues. My life purpose is to help as many people as I can to get well and live their best life. So I'm asking you, will you help me do that? And for a limited time, I am offering a 15-minute discovery consultation by phone for $49. So for $49, you could call my office and talk to Rhonda and schedule a 15-minute discovery consultation. And in that consultation, you will tell me your story. I suggest you do an outline and get it as condensed as possible before you call, so you make sure you cover everything. So during that consultation, you're going to tell me your brief story and have it all put together, and I will tell you how I can help you. And how I can help you in your journey for total wellness, for being the best you can be. So this is exciting for me. It takes all the guesswork out. You call, I tell you you tell me your story, I tell you what I can do, and then answer your questions, and it's pretty straightforward. And it's an opportunity that I feel that can reach more people and help you get out of where you are and
Get off that roller coaster. If you've been doing the same thing or seeing several different people, and still not getting the answers that you need to get, or seeing the same person for years and years and years, and you're still not getting any results or seeing any changes, now is your opportunity to get an appointment with Mary Jane. 15-minute consultation. This is like totally unheard of. You tell your story. Mary Jane's going to tell you exactly what's going on in your body.
I'm going to tell them whether I could help you
them
or not. And then it's your decision to make the appointment. And you could sign up as quickly as you make that decision. And remember, if it's not you, think about your family members. Think about a friend you know that's suffering with any of these things. It could be anybody. It could be a child. It could be a baby. It doesn't matter. I can help anyone from you being pregnant into elderly people. It's like if you're just struggling along, you don't have to do that.
No more struggling. And talking about pregnant people, I remember when I used to work in the office, you helped a lot of people with fertility issues.
I have.
And we had lots of babies when we worked at the office. And we had actually very famous babies born too, which was pretty exciting.
We have more. We have recent babies being born. Even when people are doing fertility and still not having success with in vitro, they've come in and I've supported their body. And then as they went through their next process, they were able to get pregnant. So it was that added boost.
So it's like you're just kind of all areas, all aspects.
So if just remember, with their busy schedule and with adding these new consultations, they're limited to the number that we can do. So if you're going to make the call as soon as possible, because it's going to be first come, first serve.
And how many spots are available?
It depends on how many we get in the schedule. Yeah,
Rhonda's
it's not about how many
information.
spots. It's about we have as many spots as we need available. You just might not be this next week or the following.
Week
it's you have to be put out further. That's all.
All right. I'm going to give you Mary Jane's office number, 888-777-4232. That's 888-777-4232. And if you have a question for Mary Jane, give us a call here at 1-800-930-2819. Time for us to take a short break. You're listening to the Mary Jane Mack Show on Transformation Talk Radio. Catch you on the other side.
I'm gonna wear my flip-flops and I'm gonna play some flip cup and rock a little bit of hip-hop and Haggard and Jagger and throw a 20 on a corner.
Knowledge Book Radio with Marge Potasic has a special gift for everyone out there. To receive three chapters of the Knowledge Book as a special gift, send your email to mmjp99@gmail.com. That's M as in Mary, JP99 at gmail.com now to receive this fabulous, fabulous gift of the Knowledge Book.
Are you ready to put down that drink or drug for good? Are you struggling to maintain your recovery from addictive behaviors? Do you need help with a family member or loved one who's in early recovery or battling addiction? Get the help and guidance you need by arranging a Recovery Recharged phone session with me, Ellen Stewart, Pushy Broad from the Bronx, certified life and recovery coach. Call 1-800-889-1757. Make an appointment today or go to my website, pushybroadfromthebronx.com, and click on the link that says Recovery Recharged. Don't wait. Get the help you need today. This is Ellen Stewart, Pushy Broad from the Bronx on TransformationTalkRadio.com.
Hi, this is Kimberly Carlson, and I would love for you to tune in to All In Healing Radio, where together we will begin to experience health, happiness, and harmony in all areas and aspects of life. Join us every first Tuesday of the month at 11 a.m. on TransformationTalkRadio.com. All In Healing will help you release layers of negative beliefs and energies for radiant health, deep joy, and greater abundance. Visit me at KimberlyCarlson.com.
Darcy Pariso is your connection to spirit, energy, and healing. You can meet Darcy in person at upcoming events throughout Seattle. Do you have questions about your animal companions, yourself, or do you desire to communicate with loved ones on the other side? Darcy will connect you and get answers. Darcy can also work with energy healing to help you and your animal companions feel more balanced and recharged. Visit darcypariso.com/events.
Hey, how's it going? If it's stressful or just plain exhausting, New Light Living is here to ask, is this the way you want to live? Join me, your intuitive spiritual life coach and host, Ulrika Sullivan, every week on New Light Living. Discover the power of creative tools to start living every day as your ideal dream day. See your life in the new light. To learn more, visit newlightliving.com.
I might get laid the way that it's going. That kid gon' be floating. But all I wanna do today is wear my favorite shades.
Welcome back, everyone. Got into the music there.
Well, you're feeling it's perfect song for a perfect day, right?
Yes,
It is.
I love that.
Sundays with Z, by the way. is the
Riding
name of the song.
music.
I like it.
Florida Georgia line.
I like it. Welcome back, everybody. I'm still in.
Sunshine blinded you a little
Yeah,
bit.
I'm a little. Okay, I
Where
gotta
are we?
focus. Bring it back. We're here with Mary Jane Mack. I'm your co-host, Nancy. We're talking about adrenals, and Mary Jane just mentioned this fabulous offer that she was offering everyone to find out, are you ready to get on the optimal health?
Well, people often ask, can you, they don't know, they have these issues, but they don't know if they can be helped. It's sometimes you get so buried in what's going on with you, you think, oh, it's so complicated that you can't be helped. And some people have gone to all the doctors, they've had all the tests, they can't figure out what's wrong with them, but they still have all these issues. So there's a wide variety of people out there that are just in limbo and don't know. And I hear this all the time. People come in and say, I wish I would have called you sooner. People think, oh, I thought it was going to be really, really expensive. And then they find out it's not. And then I say, you always come in when you're ready, and it's on purpose. And that's why I'm reaching out to people to tell them it's time now. You can be ready now, and you could live a better life in a short time.
Well, and I think it's great that you can call, tell your story, and Mary Jane will give you an honest answer. Yes, we can do this together, or
no, I can't help you.
No, I can't help you, and it's not going to work. I mean, I don't think too many people can get that if they go see someone else. I don't think if you go make an appointment with someone, I think very rarely would somebody say, "No, I can't help you." And here you have the integrity and the honesty of Mary Jane saying, "Hey, I'm not going to be able to help you," or "Absolutely, I'm able to help you." I mean, that's a gift in itself with the way things are in today's world.
Exactly. Or make recommendations too.
Exactly. So,
Again, my life purpose is to help as many people as I can. And I feel there are so many people out there that are not getting help. Come on now, pick up the phone and give us a call. We have great fun working together, and great success.
miracles. She's having miracles happen all the time. I often ask, "Where is my miracle?
Oh.
Where is my miracle? And when is it going to happen?"
And Nancy, you are blessed with miracles.
Oh, I am.
So anyway, so all these things that happen with adrenal fatigue come from adrenal fatigue can be the end result or the beginning of the issue. Stress is the common problem. Stress affects there's the emotional, the nutritional, the structural, but the neurological stress on the body is what's the foundation of everything that's going on. And so if by getting to the core issues and starting with where it is, we cut to the chase. You don't, like, for example, with adrenal fatigue, you could have memory loss, chronic fatigue, sleep difficulties, weight gain, mood swings, hormonal issues, headache, poor concentration, racing heart, racing mind. It goes on. You could have all those things from adrenal fatigue. However, when you come in, adrenals can affect your digestion, it affects your thinking, it affects your whole body. But when you come in, I test your body, it could take me right to your gallbladder and your liver. And your bile duct, when you have a bile duct issue, which lubricates the liver to produce bile, then it goes through the gallbladder and into your gut to digest your food. If you don't have that bile, then you're going to be bloated and gassy and not digest your food and have low blood sugar and fluctuating blood sugar. And if your gallbladder's clogged up and you have heavy sludge in it, between the both of them, I score everything from 0 to 10. And if the gallbladder and the bile duct's a 2, you're in a crisis. You are stuck. And when you're a 2, then your heart's a 2, your adrenals are a 2. All your organs are functioning at that low vibration. So now you could have a thyroid issue. You could go to the doctor, have blood tests, have thyroid issue, have adrenal issues, show all these things, liver enzymes show up. And we could just work on your gallbladder and bile duct, and all that can change without doing anything else.
Well, and we've seen it. I mean, you've had clients who have actually called in to the show, who have gone in and with their gallbladders and things all backed up. They get all these tests, and they're a train wreck. Get the right nutrition, go back to the doctor. All the tests are normal.
Exactly. And it happens all the time.
It happens all the
All
time.
the time.
I mean, that gallbladder, it can wreak havoc on your life.
Well, it's where you store liver's anger and gallbladder's resentment. And it's all about where do you store most of your emotions and energy. And when you store those emotions from childhood, and remember, anger or resentment or any emotion can be real or not real. It could be something that happened to you that really, again, somebody came to your door and said, "Oh, did your brother passed away?" And then you find out, no, it was somebody else. Your brother was fine, but you still took in that emotion at the time, and now that goes into your heart, and you have a broken heart. You have sadness. So even though it didn't happen, you already experienced that emotion.
And it doesn't have to be a death. I mean, it could be something simple as being
You
yelled
lost
at.
a job.
You lost a job, or you could have been yelled at as a child. I mean, it's all in how you took it in at that
Your
moment.
dog died. It could be anything. but it's how you experience it. Everybody's different. It doesn't have to be bad, or it
There's
could,
no judgment on
Yeah.
emotion. It just is.
And so when you store it, for example, liver is anger, you store it in your liver, every time you experience that very same emotion in a similar way, doesn't have to be exact, then you store it in that organ, and pretty soon the organ is so full, now you start creating symptoms. And that's where the gallbladder and the bile duct, the issues start coming in. And like kidney is fear, bladder is ticked off. So it's all where you put it. And then you find, when I tell people what's going on, then they say, oh, that totally fits.
I get it.
And when I talk about neuroemotional technique and how this can happen as a child, then they think, that really makes sense, because I know things happen to me. But sometimes people don't think about that all these things are a history of where you've been.
Exactly. Well, and I always like how you ask people, how's your digestion? And I'd say 9 times out of 10 people are, oh, it's good. It's good. But then they later will say, well, I don't eat wheat. I don't eat this. I don't eat that. Well, basically, your digestion is off because you're eliminating everything that irritates your system. So
you're just avoiding it. You still have the same problem. You got rid of everything that stirs you up. Yeah.
So, and the other thing is people will come into Mary Jane's office with symptoms. When you go to a doctor, they treat your symptoms, but Mary Jane goes to the root cause. It's like that deferred pain thing we talked about. She's able to, with her TAP system and the muscle testing, go directly to what the problem is.
And that's why what I do is so much fun.
She has so much fun. Her office number is 888-777-4232. Rhonda's there. If Rhonda doesn't answer the phone, leave a message and Rhonda will return your call. If you have a question for Mary Jane, you can call us at 1-800-930-2819. Time for us to take a short break. You're listening to the Mary Jane Mack Show on Transformation Talk Radio. Catch you on the other side.
Have you heard the story of the snake and the rope? One evening, a young woman was walking down a country road. It was growing dark. Suddenly, she froze. Up ahead was a coiled snake. She was terrified. She reached into her bag for a flashlight and directed the beam of light towards the snake. Now she was flooded with relief. It was just a piece of old rope. That snake stands for all our imaginary fears and insecurities that sap our confidence. The beam of light is conscious confidence. Ask yourself, how many snakes did I see today? How many actions or words did I stifle through fear? Hi, I'm Sarah Main, creator of Conscious Confidence. Join me and my co-host, Dr. Pat, for Conscious Confidence Radio on transformationtalkradio.com. Learn more about how you can live a life filled with conscious confidence. Go to my website, consciousconfidence.com.
What is a brilliant culture and how do we create them? Why are they important? Claudette Rowley has created a breakthrough 5-step process to help you align your culture with your business strategy for exceptional results. Looking for a culture that drives organizational excellence? Listen to Cultural Brilliance Radio, the second and fourth Friday of each month at 10 a.m. Pacific and 1 p.m. Eastern on Transformation Talk Radio. To learn more or work with Claudette, visit culturalbrilliance.com.
Living Lighter Radio with Jason and Patricia. We have an ecosystem approach to your life. Tune in weekly every Monday at 1 p.m. Pacific on Transformation Talk Radio as we, Jason and Patricia, discuss what's truly holding you back. We offer you the tools you need to reach your goals and at the same time be living lighter. For more information about Living Lighter, visit www.livinglighter.org.
A word of caution, if you prefer the status quo and you are not interested in improving every aspect of your life, this book will trigger the shift out of you. The Truth is Funny, Shift Happens is available now. Author Colette Steffen brings the powerful knowledge and life-changing energy and empowerment from the radio airwaves to the pages of her new book. To get your copy in paperback or ebook, visit thetruthisfunny.com today.
Some people dream of freedom before they know it even once. What happens when we find ourselves in unimaginable freedom? We're tired, children are grown, we've moved on from caregiving, and don't know what to do with all that time you never had before. Well, it's your life. It's up to you now. On the hit new show Fresh Courage, it's your time to shine with host Sharon Rolfe on TransformationTalkRadio.com.
Oh, was it, Nancy? Is your favorite song?
It was my favorite song.
So everybody knows that? You hate when I call you out, don't you?
Thank you. Thank you, Benny. Okay, it's not the Nancy Mack Show. It's the Mary Jane Mack Show. On Transformation Talk Radio, and we're talking about the adrenals. And for those of you who are tuning in maybe a little late, I'm going to let Mary Jane explain her discovery consultation to you all.
I am going to just give you.
You sound like I am going to give you a very
I'm here
special
at the Mary
gift.
Jane Mack Show. Exactly. Okay, I am offering to you, all my listeners out there, a discovery consultation. So for you call my office for a fee of $49 and a 15-minute consultation. You can tell me your story, and I suggest you write it out and outline it. So it's only a 15 minutes, so have everything condensed so you cover all the points you want to.
We're not talking about from birth to where you are now. We're talking about
Your story
Yeah,
about
your story
what's going on, what's your issue, what your main issue is today, and
or you may not have a main issue. I don't mean to interrupt, but you may just
or if
want
you want to just be better.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, go ahead. I want
And then you tell me your story, and during that 15 minutes, I will tell you whether I can help you or not. And if I can help you, I will tell you how I can help you. And I've had great success doing what I do, so I'm totally confident that when you come, we will have a solution. And if I didn't have a solution, I would make a recommendation. However, it's an opportunity to get an answer, and so pick up the phone and give Rhonda a call, and we will get you scheduled as soon as possible. And remember that we only have so many of these appointments available per week, so if you want to get in soon, call right away.
Call Rhonda at
Yeah.
888-777-4232.
Otherwise, you'll get in, but it may be pushed out sometime.
Although you'll get in when at the right time.
Exactly.
Everything will
And
just fall into
this
place.
offer right now is for a limited time.
All right. I mean, where else can you go and have somebody say, yes, I can help you, or no, I can't help you? I don't think that's anywhere. I don't think I've ever gone anywhere. Most people are, oh, yeah, I can help you. Just keep coming, and they keep going for years and years and years and still have the same issues and same problems.
Well,
So
just remember all those things we talked about with the stress and anxiety and not performing. If you're fatigued and sleeping half the time, you have no motivation, or if you're working and you're just going through the motions and not being creative and doing what you want to do.
not having any joy in your life.
And this week I talked to several people. They want to be independent and do their career. One is an artist, another is a coach. They want to be able to do those things so they don't have to have a regular job. However, in talking to them, they're half in and half out. You either got to be all in or you're not going to make it. It's that simple. You've got to, same with your wellness program. If you have doubt and you're half in, you're not sure, I don't think I could get better, well, that's my job to coach you and make it different for you. So when you call, you might feel like that, but I can help you change that.
Well, and if you don't have hope, what do you have?
You have nothing.
I mean, to be honest, that's true. If you don't have hope, you basically have absolutely nothing. So take advantage, people. I say call and get that appointment and tell your story and get some answers. But the adrenal stress, I see.
Well,
on the
there's
notes.
different
No,
phases of adrenal stress.
I know. I
yeah.
like the quick fixes, the caffeine, the carbs to pick you up and give you a lift. Now, I sometimes am guilty of having a little bit too much caffeine, and it'll catch up to me. And then I start to get the shakes, and it's kind of like overload. But
well, then your adrenals, it's like whipping a tired horse. Then
yeah,
you're the opposite. Yeah.
But it's not a fun feeling. And then you try and eat, in the past I would try and eat something, but now I know the proper nutrition to take. I don't get jittery. I don't get shaky.
Exactly. And another thing is people, when they get that, they're thinking they have a blood sugar problem, not thinking about it as an adrenal problem affecting the blood sugar. So, and then they're doing one thing, but they're still in a crisis. They still have all this other stuff.
A lot going on.
So it's like when you come in, we can figure out exactly what it is. But remember, when you're in a crisis, you have all kinds of symptoms: body aches, you're tired, you can't wake up in the morning, you come home from work, you just fall on the couch and watch TV. It's not a life. And so each phase of the adrenal stress gets worse. The first is you're just a little fatigued. The second, you're a little more fatigued and doing more, like drinking the caffeine and trying to stimulate yourself. And then when you get to the third phase, it's really, you're done. You can't do anything. You're not motivated. You can't figure it out. You don't know what's wrong. And again, you could talk about adrenals, but it could be any other part of your body that's causing that problem.
And with you, you're able to pinpoint exactly where you need to go.
And as I discover what it is, you will identify with it. It won't be like, it'll be very familiar to you. You'll say, oh yeah, that's what I have. I do have that. It'll be right on.
Oh yeah, and half your clients are always shocked and surprised that it's, number one, easy, it's quick, it's painless, and you get results, predictable results.
Exactly. And it gives you a different direction in your life. And it's not just about it's about what do you want to do in your life? What's your purpose? What's your journey? Give you a direction that starts to excite you, and it's one step at a time to getting where you want to go.
Yeah, so you give the whole package. It's not about just giving the nutrition to support the body, but you're there for pretty much everything: the emotional, physical, structural, and then you just. And if you don't have a technique for something, you can refer it out.
Right. But we pretty much have a pretty good package to take care of you with the cranial release technique, the neuroemotional technique, the nutrition. I use Biotics Research Nutrition, which is the best product out there, nutrition company. They're based in Houston. And their lab is top of the line. They have when they get their products in, they have to reach the top standards. They're the same as a drug company, a real drug company, not a generic drug company. Generic drug companies are like vitamin houses. They don't have the same regulation. That's why when you get generic drugs from 1 month to the next and they're different, you might have different results. And some doctors will say, oh, it doesn't make any difference. It definitely makes a difference. It's just like a vitamin house. Biotics Research products, every supplement in the bottle is almost identical. That's unheard of in any other product, even a lot of the top nutrition products. It's because they're standard of care that everything is so exact.
So they're
And that's why we have predictable results. When I say give you your program and you need to take so many so much nutrition, it's because that's your exact formula and it repairs your body in a certain length of time, and then we have results.
Oh, that's what your body calls for.
Yeah.
Your body's saying, I need 6 of whatever.
For so long. Yeah.
For so long, and you do that, and then you get reevaluated, whether it's the next week or the week after. And then explain the cranial release technique again, because that's such a powerful tool.
Again, everything is related to stress. Today, it's the neuroscience of the brain, and all the issues people are having are due to everyday stress, whether it's the electromagnetic field, whether you're in lighting that's not right, whether you're in wireless, all the electronics, all that affects you. Traffic, everything. So the cranial release technique is designed to, the cranial bones, especially in newborn babies, but for anybody, if the cranial bones, people think you're born and everything's perfect. It's not so. When you're born, your cranial bones could be off, like an I-score of the front, the back, the each side of the cranial bones. I can tell where you're out of alignment. And with the cranial release technique, it's a 30-second technique for each side of your brain. And with that technique, it releases the cranial bones so they can go back to normal and expand. The cranial bones have a motion, and they actually expand every minute. I mean,
Expand and contract.
so many times a minute. And when they're doing that, you're pumping the spinal fluid up and down the spine. So this is like this rhythm. The the spinal fluid goes up, lubricates, and goes down. When the cranial bones are off, that's off. It's not smooth. It's not going up and down.
Do your cranial bones get locked?
When your cranial bones are locked, say your right side is locked, your whole right side of your body is going to be off. And if you look at somebody, look at your friends, look at your family, if you look at them, one eye might be higher or lower than the other. Each side of the face will be a little bit different. If you look straight on, one ear might be higher or lower. So that's an easy way to look at that. So now, if your cranial bones are off, there's a distortion all the way down your body. So if it's on your right side, it could be your whole right side that's off. That can affect your gallbladder. That can affect your liver and all your organs. So by doing this simple technique, it's 30 seconds on each side. It takes a minute to do it. It releases those cranial bones, and now your body you're not under the stress. Your brain isn't under the stress. Now, do you have to have that repeated? Yes, because you're under stress all the time. And it's to get you to the point where you maintain it longer and longer. How else you get these cranial bones off is from injuries, trauma, accidents, but again, emotion, stress locks your body down. So when your body is in total rhythm, it's like ebbing and flowing. It's up and down, and everything is in motion so that now everything is working properly.
Everything is happy. It's sunshine and unicorns.
Cranial release technique is amazing.
It is, and
I've had a friend of mine who was a chiropractor who was in an accident, and he was in a wheelchair, and he went to all the experts around the country. He knew all the experts, no help, and then he went to Dr. Bill Duresti, who does the cranial release technique, and he did one cranial release on him, and he was out of the wheelchair.
It's a fascinating thing. We'll talk a little bit more about CRT, but right now you're listening to the Mary Jane Mack Show on Transformation Talk Radio. Time for us to take a short break. Catch you on the other side.
Stuck in a roundabout of dysfunction? Stop circling around difficult issues and find out what's been holding you back. Learn how to speak your truth to power with host Dr. Kathy Obear. Create real change with smart tools and smart strategies. No frills, no fluff, just life-changing conversations to help get you where you want to be. Extend your reach and become an agent for real change with Kathy Obear. For more information on Kathy and her work, please visit drkathyobear.com. That's drkathyobear.com.
Are you ready to transform your life and embrace magical experiences? Talking to Tanis with your host Tanis McCrae is here to help you find your joy in life. Tune in live every first and third Friday at 10 a.m. Pacific on TransformationTalkRadio.com. Let's awaken your experience and create the change necessary to take back your right to choose who you are. For more about Tanis, visit TalkingToTanis.com.
Hi, I'm Laura Meeks, and the most common problem that my clients face is all work and no play. This is why I created Fly High Living. I help you develop a balanced life plan and guide you to a place where you love to wake up in the morning.
Call 888-666-1570 or go to flyhighliving.com to sign up for the 4-week Flight Plan for Life course.
Disease, one of the most dreaded words in our vocabulary. Hi, I'm Mary Jane Mack. Did you know traditionally we have viewed disease as a degenerative process? Disease is better understood when we view it as dis-ease in the human body. Dis-ease means without ease. Health is not merely the absence of disease, it's when every part of the body works together effortlessly, relaxed and at ease. It's that relaxed state that lets energy flow in waves through and around the entire body. Every organ has an electrical charge, and when overcharged or undercharged, dis-ease occurs. And it is an effort to go through our day. We are able to determine the exact dis-ease of the body and design a specific solution to correct the nutritional imbalance. Contact us at 888-777-4232. That's 888-777-4232. And visit us at maryjanemack.com.
Tap into the wisdom of animals, angels, and masters with Darcy Pariso on Animal Soul Wisdom Radio. Tune in monthly as Darcy brings insights on how to better understand and deepen our relationships with animals. Working with light and pureness of ancient techniques, Darcy, healer, animal communicator, and medium, is here to guide you through this process and provide inspiration to move forward. For more information about working with Darcy, visit darcypariso.com.
I was sitting there selling turnips on a flatbed truck, crunching on a pork rind when she pulled up. She had to be thinking this is where rednecks come from.
Sweet tea. Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back to the Mary Jane Mack Show on Transformation Talk Radio. I'm your co-host, Nancy. I'm here with Benny. He's laughing at me because
no.
tea.
It was the turnip part. I was going to be like, are you on the truck with the turnip truck as well? Yeah. You might be.
I could be.
There's nothing wrong with being on a turnip truck.
No.
Okay.
Let's go. Okay, so we were talking about CRT, cranial release technique. Now, I would just like to say, if you'd like this technique done, call Mary Jane. Give her office a call. Get it done. You don't have to go in and get a nutritional consultation if you don't want to. But if you'd like to go and get CRT,
yeah, Bill,
give her a call. I was in her office, answered the phone, and somebody actually called looking for the cranial release technique.
I'm the only one in the Northwest that does it.
Made the appointment. She came in. She got it done. Thrilled.
Yeah.
So, I mean, if you want NET, you don't have any desire to do any nutrition, but you want some NET, neuro-emotional technique, call her office and get it taken care of. Because as soon as you acknowledge your emotions that are stuck and stuffed, as soon as you acknowledge, then you start to release them.
Well, you identify it.
Yeah, you identify it, and then it starts to, work its way out. But again, if you want the cranial release technique, just call our office, tell Rhonda, hey, I just want a CRT appointment. Or if you
An
if you've
NET
got
appointment?
or if you just want an NET appointment, you can do that too. Just kind of start clearing away the emotional baggage that we all have.
And
we,
that the big thing is that's what causes the stress. And that's what we're talking about: adrenal stress, fatigue, exhaustion. It's all from all those distortions, you might say, that cause that. So in any way that you're called to start taking care of that, I'm here for you.
Yeah, so I think I love CRT. Like she said, it's 30 seconds on each side. It doesn't hurt. It actually feels really good getting that stretch in the neck area. And it does amazing things in a short amount of time. So your cranial bones can, expand and contract.
Well, you can notice a difference right away. But especially anybody that's been in car accidents or any kind of accidents, anybody that's hit their head, fallen, any kids, especially with those kind of issues, you don't want to ignore that. There's things that you could do so the kids, once you're like that and you're stuck, you create other problems.
Oh yeah, I think of adults, we kind of bang our heads on kitchen cabinets, doors, anything. And it doesn't take that much to get those cranial bones kind of locked up a little bit on one side or the other.
Well, even older people that fall and hit their heads, doesn't matter what age you are, but it's not not a simple thing to just, when you fall and hit your head pretty hard, you need some help with that.
And again,
chiropractic helps, Feldenkrais helps. Those are other techniques that, are working on your structure and your nervous system.
Now, what about, I know we touched a little bit about it, newborn babies.
Well, newborn babies, whether if you're born normally through the birth canal, you can you can have a distortion. The baby's not born like people think they're born perfect. Not necessarily. That's why chiropractors are usually in the delivery room with their babies and they adjust them immediately.
Mine were absolutely perfect, but thank you for asking.
Yes, they are perfect.
But there are some that aren't. And even the babies that are born with cesarean section often need this even more than the baby that's born through the birth canal.
Well, you think about it. You're all mushed in there for...
Were your babies born...
Yes, we had a C-section. Yeah,
yes,
we had
C-section,
one
yeah.
that was breaching, and so it was just more like.
Benny has twins.
I have twins, so I think there's a bit of a higher risk pregnancy there as well.
Yes.
So it's like, hey, we'll just kind of drop you on in on a Monday, and
well,
there we
that's
go.
exactly the way
So,
they.
and it was just easier that way for us too.
Yeah.
Well, that's the best way, the safest way
for twins,
especially if you got a breach. Yeah. You have
Well,
to.
and I have to say,
situational. Yeah.
Benny's boys are adorable. They are, and they are identical.
No, for
They
Tim.
look identical.
I know to you because you don't see him as much.
They look identical to me.
Well, thank you for noticing that.
Yeah.
But they're adorable.
So those are the techniques that can help you and make a difference. And it's like everything I do, I mean, all the training I've had, everything has been to put things together so I could identify it easily and do some easy techniques that are simple and quick to do.
Well, and it's like life-changing things. I mean, you go in, you get
It makes a difference.
Yeah, you get the CRT done, and it's like, whoa. I mean, you do feel a huge difference.
Yeah.
So, again, if you're not interested in the nutritional aspects, but you're interested in getting those cranial bones released or getting some of your emotions taken care of.
And again, all you have to do is call for that discovery consultation.
Exactly. Discovery consultation. Let me give the number out to Mary Jane's office, which is 888-777-4232. And just in the last few minutes of our show, Mom, why don't you tell everybody about your discovery consultation one more time?
Okay. So
quickly.
So again, you all have if it's not you, you have friends or family that have some type of issue, and we talked about all the different things. Doesn't matter what it is.
Or you don't have to have,
to have any issues.
You want to be at your optimal health.
Yeah, you want to be sharp, and you're trying to be have your own company. You're trying to be better than what you are at the present moment. I'm offering a discovery consultation for you to call, and it's a 15-minute consultation for $49. And during that consultation, you will tell me your story briefly. I suggest you write it out and make an outline so that you could cover all the things you want to. And then after I hear your story, I will be able to tell you with confidence how I can help you. And it's an amazing, and you can make the decision at that time, which road do you want to take? Do you want to stay at where you are, or do you want to take that high road and be better?
You want to take that leap of faith and hope,
and we want to just I'll answer your question and just tell you it's a brief consultation to may help you clear any questions you might have.
Well, yeah. Why not get the answers? Why not get the help? It's amazing. She's awesome. So give her a call at 888-777-4232. We'd like to thank everybody for listening to the Mary Jane Mack Show on Transformation Talk Radio. Have a fabulous week. Mary Jane, one last word.
Have a great week, and I'm looking forward to meeting you.
All right. Thank you for listening. We'll catch you all next month.
Sometimes you're crazy, and you wonder why I'm such a baby.
The views expressed on this program are those of the host, guests, and callers, and not necessarily those of KKNW, its management, or other advertisers. Contests are the responsibility of the host of this